Happy birthday, Aries. Welcome to your season. I'm Ruby. All booking details, etc. will be in the description box below. All the details you'll need should be in there. Welcome, Aries. Aries season 2020. We've just finished up Pisces season, a natural culmination, closing out the cycles. Last decade, I think a lot of very heavy, lingering energies. Here we are at your doorstep and a global pandemic. And I think a lot of that, Aries, is a little bit of a testament of how situations around the globe, people getting involved in a lot of really toxic behaviours, ideologies, sales, trade, lifestyles. And now, amongst getting involved in all that really toxic behaviour, people have literally become toxic to each other. Here we are in this social isolation, and the Ace of Cups is the first card out for you, Aries. I think you might really have needed this birthday. But strangely, more than you, I think the rest of the world really needs your season. We need you to bring the fire, that bravery. There's a lot happening astrologically in April, and I think with your new moon kicking a lot of it off, Mars enters into Aquarius where it gets to cool down a little bit. It's completely in control in that fixed environment. There's a certain confidence to it, and once you get into that glow, I think Aries, when Venus goes into Gemini also, there's a coolness to April. Keeping your fire strong enough, or keeping that spark, getting that spark to be strong enough to survive in this really cold, astrologically quite cold, detached season is going to be quite a feat for you, Aries. But I really feel like you can do it. Ace of Cups. It looks as if your emotional expressions this month are really quite sincere. It seems as if, Aries, there is a real possibility for emotional contentment within situations that you may even have felt were a little bit redundant. I really think you're seldom wrong in judging other people, Aries. And a lot of this Ace of Cups is the trust, the self-trust, the self-love, staying on the right side of healing, you know? I feel like this month brings you a real soul level of happiness. There's peace to this. There's, contentment to this. With the Ace of Cups, April brings you a real chance for your cups to run over. We all know that peace and happiness is an inside job, so it seems as if you strengthen yourself, Aries, use this month to keep that fire, that sass, that stability, that structure going. You naturally find yourself in a place of a lot of support. I think you'll feel quite emotionally content with what takes place this month also, Aries. Your season is a season of transformation. It is taking rebirth. And it's finding life again. And there's somewhere amongst this month that you get to shift some sort of relationship situation, I think even. You get to shift it. Either way, you're out for emotional contentment. And if you're cultivating peace and if you're cultivating love, Queen of Cups, there's a lot of emotion that this month might bring to you, Aries. A lot of this has to do with self-care and self-nurturing. A lot of it might have to do with emotional intelligence also. And you know what? You're really not a slave to your history, Aries. Your heart and your future really deserve a chance. And I think, don't let yourself get too caught up in the dramatics of this month and this season with all of this like hype and all the fear mongering. I think we need to transmute that energy into a fact that, yeah, we get a chance to nurture, you know, this isolation, the social isolation. We get a chance to like nurture the things that we want to do. We've got no choice. We have to now. This is confronting the self. Finding the happiness within oneself. Going where you feel supported. Going where you can actually transform now. Where you can strengthen yourself. Knight of Swords and Three of Wands, going nowhere fast. You've really got to sit still. The energy of needing to move, go. It looks as if you might be driving a bit out of control, even if it is in your own mind. You might need to master your energy a little bit at this point, Aries. This is really a game changer month for you. You get that power that you need. The power will come, but it's a power to seek positive change, and a lot of it is internal. It's taking the stuff that you've had to overcome to get to this place of emotional contentment. I think really now the only thing is in this stillness. Why have all these cards fallen out? Should we look at them? Okay. There's one more here too. The Star card, Aries. Card of Aquarius, also card of pursuing one's dreams, wishes coming true, taking the time to explore one's creativity. Queen of Swords, this can also be this real air energy influence that we're going to have in your season, in the month of April also. We've got Venus in Gemini. We've got Saturn going into Aquarius. That's going to be so much change. Such a break of tradition. What's already been set up. All of the things we've known. Everything's changing. Queen of Swords, though, makes me think, Aries, you really need to be a little bit more assertive. You might need to keep your wits about you. You really might need to channel your energy. And I think you'll be feeling a surge of energy to like really put a lot of things in motion now for yourself. Move forward with new projects even. New dreams. Sword. Okay, a lot of in your head energy. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. I've got the 4 of Wands and I've got the Leo card of Strength. Could be Virgo possibly also. Ay. So Venus goes into Gemini. Venus goes into retrograde in Gemini in May and June, which is not going to be a lot of fun, but this is a lot of indications of endings, Aries. With these cards, I feel as if there was something that hasn't been satisfying you for the longest time. Satisfaction is a long way ahead. You know, coming even close to being relatable even is, I don't know, I don't think it's there anymore. There is something that you're quite ready to put an end to. A heartache that you might have had to carry for a little bit longer than necessary. Either way, I think this month shows you how ready you are to put it down. I don't think you want to deal with it anymore because it's just become a little bit, it's just 10 of Swords, there's nowhere else to go with it now. And it may have felt quite restrictive, you may have felt like you were confined to it, and it may even have felt as if it's just not worth it anymore. I think, Aries, you decide to confront this feeling of being quite restricted by something that has been well and clearly over for a very, very long time. It may have caused a lot of hurt and it might have caused a lot of heartache. This is a lot of intellect, energy. This is a lot of swords. This is meant to be communication even. This can even be mood. If you are to be quite responsible for your energy, and you will get a surge of energy this month, you will feel as if things are working out for you serendipitously. Just, it's all a matter of how much of that spark that you're willing to create within yourself, Aries, because once you decide to pursue this thing that you might have been thinking of doing for a while, and I think that this is something that you've been quite cliffhanger about. Do I do it? Don't I do it? Do I do it? Now is the time to do it. Now is absolutely the time to do this thing that you've been meaning to do. Share it with the world, Aries. Only thing with this is know what this dream is. Get quite obvious with... Get quite in touch with this idea, this dream, this thing that you want to pursue. Queen of Swords, be really, really, really assertive about it. Slow down, Aries, for a little bit. With this Knight of Swords, it might be as if you are rushing nowhere. Rushing to nowhere. So just let yourself off the hook a little bit and just go towards what you love. But there is a lot of looking into the future with this, watching one's ships roll in for sure. And it is seeming to me as if you are really rushing towards some sort of reward. Seeing something come in for you, Aries. Now, on this side, I've got the Four of Wands and I've got the Strength card. This could be in regards to a Leo, a marriage or a partnership, significant bond, soulmate union, a twin flame. It seems as if love gets a revival. Something you decide to let go of, which has been dead for a while, opens up either rebirth within a situation or a new situation, which could be potentially with a Leo, that just happens to drop into your lap, which can be quite long lasting. There's a lot of potential for creating a future here. And I feel that this... Oh, yeah, hold on one second, Aries. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That's really weird. These two cards came up in a reading I did recently. I've shuffled these cards properly, by the way. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Looks like, Aries, this season for you really is about closing out one cycle and doing it quite quickly. Because by the time of your new moon, a new love might be stirring your romantic interests. Or it could be a love being reignited. Ace of Cups. Your cups is definitely running over. All the details of the cards will be in the description box below, of course. To book a reading, you can visit Rubyreadstarot.com. Yeah. There's a lot of like knowing where you're going next and a little bit of getting in tune with yourself. silencing out a lot of the noise, no doubt, and kind of putting a rest to mental clutter, Aries, that has been going on in regards to you kind of prisoning yourself in over a love situation or something that happened in the past that's been done for quite some time, Aries. Let it go. Drop it now, whatever it is. You've got a lot of dreams that need to be fulfilled. And I think when Mercury enters your sign, that's just going to be no holds barred in terms of communication. Whatever this idea is, whatever these things are that you want to do, get organized with them and really get into it. Because the more energy that you decide to put in that direction, you unblock yourself in other ways. And I want to say you need to, Aries, really get into your root chakra right now, because if you're getting headaches or if there's too much third eye, you know, activity going on, and this is going to be quite a psychic time for you, Aries. We know that you're a really intuitive sign. Take a bit of chance to get out of your head and into your root chakra, Aries. That'd be a really good idea. Slow down, I think. Think about the moves that you're making, and are they really in line with what you want to be doing right now? I think, however, this month does bring you a really good chance to get really emotionally excited about the things that you're doing. The dreams that you want to make happen. The assertiveness that naturally comes through you once Mercury goes into your sign, and when the sun goes into your sign, really. Whew. I've got the card of love. Aries, I don't know how much clearer this can be. Love is going to be a massive focus for you when Venus goes into Gemini. New love, newness, a new, you know, harmonious bond within an existing relationship, or even just commitments going to a new level. There's new love on the horizon. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations, and it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So maybe shutting out that one cycle and being quite open to a new cycle. Aries, I think that is your reading. If you would like to book a reading, visit Rubyreadstarot.com. The reading's done. I just have a little bit to say about coronavirus, guys. Please stay safe. Stay indoors. This incubation period or the social isolation period is only just so that people do not spread this horrible entity and not make the situation worse. Let's contain ourselves. Just take a little bit of responsibility for what's around us. Our neighbours, pets. It's a point to be noted that this disease attacks the elderly. What we're going through at the moment has been a lot. There's been a lot of very what's the word? There's been a lot of a hedonistic approach to life, a very much overconsumption, a very much indulge approach. It's taken its toll. And we have to pull back. Yes, we have to pull back. While we're in this place, we're kind of forced to really go inside. Really go deep within ourselves. There's a little bit of saving that we need to do. All of us. Regardless of whatever sign we are. There's self-healing. Our bodies, as well as the earth, the Gaia right now, need us to get very in tune with what's happening. Prevention's always better than cure. Let's stay safe. Let's heal whatever we can inside us, Aries. You have set off a new cycle now. You are the leader, you are the initiator. You know, you are the epitome of initiation, of taking charge, of pushing forward. Your power, the power that you come into this month, whatever you use it for, it will excel. We need Aries, we need that Aries energy to just take a bit of charge and tap into this collective energy, heal. We need to heal ourselves and the world right now. Please stay safe. Please just follow the guidelines as much as you can at the moment. And hopefully we come out of this stronger and better than ever. To book a reading, visit Rubyreadstarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall catch you again soon.